Hello, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, and none of the above. We're back.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Shadows over Velda, episode 40. The one with the other one with the boat fight.
Christmas episode.
I am your good friend in gaming, Alphonse McKenzie, and we are here with our wonderful cast on this festive episode full of fighting and fear and friendship. I don't know. It's alliterative. But we're back.
Fungus.
Thank you guys. Oh yeah, there was fungus for sure.
There was quite a bit
There
of
was
fun.
fungus
guys.
among us.
It was gross. But we're back. We are back this week and next week. I am here from lovely scenic Orlando studio. No, I'm just in Orlando, Florida for a convention. And as per usual with these convention-centered episodes, they're going to be a little shorter, just because I got a lot going on. I got to get in right now here in Florida. It is 9:30. We're just starting. So it's going to be a little shorter, but I this is a bridge episode to get to the next part, which is going to have a lot more story influence and stuff like that, but I don't want to spoil too much. But it's going to be great. We're having a great time. We're just getting back into it. We're saddling back up, remembering what our characters do, remembering why we're here and what we're about. And yeah, I do want to thank everybody for coming. I really do. Oh, you're seeing me this weekend. That's amazing. Sorry. I appreciate everybody being here in chat. Thank you so much for showing up again. We're going to be back semi-regularly. We took a bit of a long hiatus to have the holidays and do some traveling and get a lot of admin stuff done and make sure that our next year is going to be firing on all cylinders. And I think it is. But we're back. Much appreciated. We will be leaning into this stuff. I did not forget about Southtober. We are amassing all of that art and then putting it in a folder and making it so that we can actually go through it without scrolling through a Discord. And we will have a big event where once we have a lot of time, and we'll do it before we do a session, but this is so quick and fast that I want to make sure that we take the time and look at everybody's wonderful pieces that they put together. I've had people come to my table, show me their poetry that's gotten published in like zines and the art that they've done that's gotten published in zines and things. So you guys are incredible. You're one of the many reasons we do this. We love each other, but we also love you guys. So thank you so much for being here in this holiday season. Happy Saumas, or Saunica, or Swanza, or
Sounds
sounds like a lot of hoopla. Okay. We usually start each session with an icebreaker question. And the icebreaker question is something that gives us a little bit more insight onto each of our player characters without giving the whole game away. And tonight's icebreaker question was one that I was postulating earlier. If each of your characters, your player characters, were the star of a AAA video game, what genre would that game be? Yeah.
Ooh, I think I got it.
One, we'll wild card it, roll the dice. Whoever has the idea first, go ahead. Anybody?
If you got it, you should go first.
Yeah. I'd say like a character RPG.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like a Baldur's Gate or even like an Expedition 33 style game. I think they would slot right in.
Okay, cool. No.
I think Baldur's Gate's kind of a gimme, but like any like CRPG would really
Game of the Year type game.
Yeah.
What a big epic story.
You know it.
Beautiful. That's a great choice. I think Argentum would fit it really well because Argentum has such a unique like skill set, even in tabletop games. Like it's like the narrative twists and everything, which I got to see live, by the way. We saw Nat 19 live at Anime Frontier, and what a gas. It was fantastic. I got to see another DM get used and abused by by his own creation. But yeah, great choice. Character RPG. Fantastic. All right, anybody else? Who else has got one?
I got one.
Let's go.
Beak would be the main character of like a trauma center style game.
Okay.
Like focused
Oh my
around.
God.
I
Deep
guess
cut.
like also like a mystery kind of game where you would do trauma center stuff, but for autopsies. And I know one of the trauma center games does have that, where you like
That's
solve
cool.
crime with autopsies. So I
Family
could
Guy,
see something
yeah.
like that happening.
That's really neat. Yeah, no, I can like, and what hasn't been done yet is like, I guess like fantasy trauma center where it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
forward in this guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Really neat, especially for like a cleric type character. Fantastic. All right, anybody else got one?
See, I'm between two genres, okay? Either
Yeah,
the Bloodborne, Dark Souls type of
Like that.
genre,
Souls like.
or like the action RPG, God of War, kill all the gods type game.
That's super rad. They both sound very rad. Would you like? That's the thing. See, with the God of War kind of thing, you would want to like. I guess you would use your whip, right? As chaos.
Yeah,
Blade,
like a
something like that.
What are the, I mean, it is an action RPG, right? Am I?
Yeah. Well, it's like an
Action adventure
slash
game.
hack 'em up action adventure game. Yeah.
Yeah, basically like the hack and slash. Yeah. That's what.
Cool.
That's what
Fuck yeah.
Zephyr would be in, but like probably in the gothic, like Bloodborne type of world.
I can dig it. Yeah, I can see that. That's great. Very good answer. All right, I can see them all meeting together. All right, who's left? We got Leju and Juzo.
Yeah, I think I would say Phoenix, or I mean, fine, at this point would probably be like perhaps like a MC in like a Borderlands style game. Like there's some FPS, but there's also like a social, like part of the mechanic is you have to meet other people so you can, like obtain their like identities, so you can like get into, There's like
That's
two
really
different aspects.
It would be
of
like
it,
like Hitman almost.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's really cool. Then you're like spotting from afar, and you can like adopt people's personas. And
Persona. I love Persona.
and then infiltrate, gather information,
Yeah.
and move on with your life. Very
Well,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Juzo, what would Sunder's AAA video game debut be?
God. I'm kind of like torn between two. The one that I kind of thought of was he'd probably do well in kind of like a dungeon crawler kind of scenario, kind of like Diablo.
Like a Diablo? Yeah.
Yeah. But the other side of me is just like, have you ever played the Deadpool game from 2013?
Yes. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I've got just like that hack and slash vibe with a lot of comedy and just all this goofy shit.
So almost like
going
a
on.
Devil May Cry kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of very Devil May Cry-ish.
Yeah, I can fuck with that.
Mhm.
That's great. What a diverse palette of video games that our player characters are going to inhabit in the near future. God, $10 million.
Yeah, near future.
We got the ideas. Come on, they're all yours. Not for free.
If you have
We
$10
got a
million,
contract. If you, anybody in chat, That's $10 million.
My idea.
yes, five whole dollars, and you can have
$5 whole.
you can have Thunder as an adoptable.
Oh God.
Okay. All
You'd
right.
never guess my
Fantastic
genre.
answers, guys. Oh, Nate. Yeah. What is yours? What would Lepido Lamplight's genre be?
Yo.
I mostly want
Wild
to do
card.
this just so I could show the lamp in the background, but definitely hero shooter.
Hero shooter,
A cyberpunk
okay.
hero shooter. I love that lamp. So
Okay.
I had to do it just for the lamp.
You got the leg lamp. How festive! It's a major award. All right. Okay. So, when last we left our party, when last we left the honored guests, they were delving deep down into the bowels of Velda itself. The shadows over Velda are now
My God.
being cast by the world itself. Deep in the combination of catacombs and loamy outcroppings and craggy spires that reach hundreds of feet into the air, deep down into the fungal forest, and even further down, layer after layer, crystalline pillar after lithographic stalagmites and stalactites. You found an ally, in the hunter, Daerman, while you were mentally wrestling with an illithid that had been encased in crystal. These solidified spores that had kind of driven him to assimilate with the hive mind of the fungus that lived down here in the Underdark. Daerman came to warn this illithid to calm down, stop the outreach. You know, they've talked. Seems like there's some history between these two, and this was after Argentum was able to get the dark heart, the taint of Lolth, removed from them by the illithid themselves. Daerman had said that there is a space for you to meet the Blood Cutter, which you guys had to abandon due to a number of factors. You had to trek onto some impassable land. The tide, quote unquote tide, the river was starting to recede, so it was impassable. And Daerman had said that the river would let out and then meet back up with you guys at a nearby lighthouse. After you trekked through and dealt with some deep gnomes in their bat guano farms, dealt with a poop golem. Literally, there was a golem that had kind of inhabited these farms that you would agree to. The deep gnomes had Daerman had negotiated this sort of, we'll let you pass, or we won't try and fight you if you deal with this poop golem. And deal with it you did, quite swiftly. Short little fight, and the deep gnomes let you out, and you guys went down a very steep set of stairs that were carved into this stone that overlooked this gargantuan cistern. You look far out and you can't even see the other end. You do see a blip of light that would swing around every now and again. That is the lighthouse that you guys were told that you could rendezvous with the Blood Cutter at. Daerman leads you down these stairs to a small little encampment. It looks like it's a dock that's fairly frequented, but small nonetheless. And the inhabitants of this dock were a small cadre of Dwergar, who were using this to go back and forth and ferry, trade goods and things like that. And also, Dwergar are very knowledgeable when it comes to the trafficking of creatures. And in order to let you guys pass on the ship, which Daerman kind of gave you a wink and a nudge to go along with his plan, they are under the assumption that you are to be transported to somebody, a buyer. And Daerman is just there to collect on the other end. Little did they know, Daerman is kind of a good guy, and recognizes that these are traffickers, and as long as he's known them, they've been kind of assholes. The one who is leading the charge seems a little bit older, a little more wizened. He has a bit of an air of an authority to them. The other Dwergar seem to defer to his rule a lot of the way. He's fairly well dressed, if not a little bit ugly. He's got scars, and there's a couple of wounds that are yet to be healed. He may be bleeding through into some of his garb. But he just looks, it's kind of hard to look at this guy. Even the other Dwergar guys kind of divert their gaze. But sure enough, You guys were able to get on the ship. There's some other cargo there as well. There's crates of things, if not creatures. You would imagine trade goods or fish or other sorts of things that you would get from the Underdark. The craziest part of this trip so far had been some of the rocks from whatever ceiling of this massive cistern fell down. You guys were able to move the ship out of the way in some spots, but there is some damage to the ship as it stands, and that is where Dermon decided to give you guys the signal. And he is actively going to try and mutiny. He's going to take over this ship or attempt to and get it to where you guys need to go, which is the lighthouse, which you see still every 15-20 seconds in the cold, dark, like fetid air of this Underdark cistern that is almost like an inland sea. This thing is massive and deep and black and cold. It just whips around every 15 seconds. This light like blocks itself on some of the pillars and things like that. It's reflects off some of the crystals in the ceiling. If you were in any other situation, this might be a pretty sight. But Dermon does indeed draw his 2 twin scimitars and gives you guys the signal. He does not go first. He just declares the mutiny. But Sunder is up. What do you do?
Oh boy. So the mutiny's been declared. That's fun.
Correct.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh wait, are you guys on the wrong map? Hold on. It shows you on the cave map.
I see the boat, but
I see the boat.
Yeah, refresh.
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Duragar.
Yes, I paid good money for this boat. So yeah, there's 5 Dwergar. There are 3 Dwergar on the aft part of the boat. The leader, you would imagine the captain, or whoever whoever assumed control of these other Dwergar is up near the bow. And there's one Dwergar right in front of Dermon who is kind of like eyeing him down. But yeah, and the captain has a first mate who's right next to him as well. They are all armed. They all look pretty seasoned. They look rough. I mean, even by Dwergar standards, they're calloused and bruised. You can clearly tell that there's scars. They've seen active combat before, and they're armed and ready to go. They know how to handle their weapons. What do you do, Sunder?
God. Okay. Let me see. Far away. The captains are over near the front, right?
The captain is the only one who's got a different pog. All the other pogs are just like the crew members, the shipmates.
Got you. All right. Well, in pure Sunder fashion, he's gonna walk up to the ship captain, confidently. And let's see. There we go. He will start with a rage.
Okay.
And he'll look him dead in the eye.
He's got one good eye. The other one's kind of milky.
Yeah. He'll look him in his one good eye and say, "You know what? I think this is our ship now." And he'll take a swing at him with his hammer.
All right. Hit roll to attack.
Oh.
Nine does not hit, unfortunately. Do you have another attack, right?
Yeah, I definitely have another attack, yeah.
All right, yeah, please. 11 doesn't hit either.
God, what is up with these rolls today? I rolled a 23 on initiative, and now I'm getting fucked.
He locks your eye on these attacks. Am I not on the initiative? Are you not? What did you roll? Well, I'll add you.
I don't know if I rolled. I might have missed that part. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rolled before we started. That's why.
We rolled before we started. Yeah.
If you
I
had
missed
stepped
that.
out- Yeah, if you had stepped out, then you would have missed it.
That's a 1. I'll see you in 2 hours.
No! Holy
so
shit!
good.
You have. I mean, do you have an inspiration or something? Could you reroll it?
No,
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm
All right,
so
well-
back, baby.
All right,
We're
all
so
right.
back.
End of the line. So the Dwergar captain looks at you as you're trying to attack him, and it seems like he's unwavering in his confidence that his crew has his back. So much so that every blow you try and land on him, the first mate next to him manages to parry it, push it out of the way. And the captain is standing so stock still that every blow you have, the wind from your incredibly like powerful your powerful punches just kind of wafts over his cloak. You see his clothing move, but he is like a rock, just standing stock still, and he smiles after you miss both attacks. And he kind of grumbles at you in Undercommon. Unfortunately you hit nothing but air and steel from this other Dwergar first mate's like mace as he blocks your blows.
That's real nice.
Anything else you'd like to do? You got a bonus action. You already raged, right? That was your bonus action.
Yeah, that was my bonus. So
Okay.
That's about it. Sunder's just gonna he's gonna look really pissed off and grit his teeth.
Yeah. The Dwergar captain smiles and is excited to see where this is going to go. Okay. All right. So next is Darriman. Darriman takes out one of his 2 scimitars and kind of like tucks the other one behind his back, and he is going to roll to attack. You know what? I'll roll this on the table just because.
On the table.
On the table.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. 18. An 18. Oh shit. Okay, an 18 hits this guy. Cool. So he comes down. Let me see.
Bro swung and he was not ready to hit.
No, he was not. He was excited. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me roll this. 36. All right. Okay. So 24 points of slashing damage. Yeah. So you don't see Darriman really move. You just kind of notice he's in one position and then he's in another position, and almost like in unnatural or supernatural amount of speed, the Dwergar begins to move forward, but half of his body sloughs off the other half as this Dwergar falls into 2 pieces as he actively moves towards Darriman. Darriman swiftly wipes the blood off of his blade and then turns to walk. This one's dead. You see it as his some of his meat starts to fall towards the deck of the ship. It starts to crystallize and frost over as Darriman walks through this guy's like iced over corpse.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
He is toast. Darriman takes out his second scimitar from his back and puts the other one away. Doesn't say anything. It's just like this. Huh? My badge? I don't know where my badge. Here it is. Sorry, we're at a convention.
My badge.
Takes out a second scimitar. And that is 18 points of damage. This like specter, this cloaked specter walks over and crunches over this Dwergar's corpse. You see this other Dwergar, like, knowing what's coming, and holds up a shield, and the second scimitar, like, shines through the darkness of this Underdark sea that you guys are on as you, like, crash over these waves. It's getting a little bit choppier as you're moving towards like the center of this big sea, and he cuts off this Dwergar's arm and his shield as it clatters to the the floor, and he's about to do a second attack on this guy, but something. Actually, hold on, let me roll this. Yeah, he's about to do a second attack on this guy, but Darman has been a consummate professional. He has been somebody that is frighteningly efficient at what he does, which seems to be subterfuge, possibly murder, if not like killing for hire, and tracking, right? He falters. He doesn't drop his blade, but it's almost like he suddenly became drunk. His footing messes up. He has to catch himself a little bit. His cloak, moves in a very strange way. It's almost like he's being affected by something that's not here. And that is all of his resources for right now. Those have been spent. You just see the back of this cloaked drow that was plowing through a guy before suddenly stop or second guess themselves or think about what they're doing, which is weird because it seems like this guy doesn't really think too hard or doesn't have to think too hard. All right, cool. That is his turn. Next is Grizz. Okay, cool. Right. You're up.
It is
what
me
you gonna
and
do?
Beaky. Do you want to
Oh,
go
and Beak.
first?
Yeah, okay. Who wants to go first?
Wait, I guess it's whoever has the higher
Highest dex
initiative?
or
Yeah, but we can just
you
I
can
have
choose.
the higher
Choose
dex.
between the
But
two
we
of you,
could
I think.
totally
Just both,
If you have
both of
something.
us say our turns at the exact same time.
on 3.
Yeah.
Okay, one,
three.
No, you can go first. I think you have higher dex than I do.
Sure. I just didn't know if there was anything you could do to set me up.
Ooh, yeah, you could double team it. You got a cool idea.
No, I don't.
Beans.
No, okay,
No
that's
fastball special this time.
okay. All right, then let's see. I am. It's so interesting getting back into used to using your character sheet that has so many things
Right?
on it. Let's see. I wish there was like
Warm
a
up those
easy...
neurons.
Yeah. Okay. One sec. Just checking my resources, and it's been a minute. See what I've got. See what I don't have. Don't have that. Don't have that. Great. Not a lot of bonus actions for old Jibo over here. I'm going to. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the right word. I have a really fun idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it happen. The boat.
Sure.
We're all surrounded. It's like dark, murky waters, right?
It is black water. It is really, you can't even see, you can barely see the foam that is churning the surface. It's intense. It's almost, you might as well be like sailing on shadow.
Okay. Do you see this ping right here? I want to go for this Duragar next to, that's the captain, right?
Yes. Okay.
From where I'm standing, I'm going to use my action and cast command.
Okay.
So that is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me check this guy's stat. Okay. He doesn't have any bonuses. Let's roll this raw, baby. I'll roll this on the table. 10. Is that a fail?
10. That's a fail. Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
I say, I was gonna say your skin looks something, but I realize I'm blind, so I have to reword.
Damn.
You're smelling a little dry. Why don't you go take a swim? And then my command word is swim.
Okay.
So I'm
All
trying
right.
to command him to jump off the ship.
You see, as you start to talk to him, you lock gaze. You can't see him or like lock his eyes, but you know he's looking at you. You know this spell has taken a grasp on his brain, and it's crazy. Everybody else, like Sunder, you're looking at this guy. He had just like parried you and blocked your blow to the captain, but as soon as he finishes that, he turns, drops his hammer, and then walks over to the bow of the ship. Let me actually, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. That's as far as he can walk. He
Okay.
will stand at the bow of the ship. And then who knows what's going to happen next turn. But it seems like your spell has worked.
Okay. Damn, it's not a. All right, that works for me. Beaky, you're up. I don't have a bonus action at the moment.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, you know you could always rush over and push him off.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, I wonder if I'd have the distance to do that.
Mage hand.
Just shy.
No, I wouldn't be able to.
He doesn't have that much speed. He's got 25 movement speed. He couldn't quite get to the ocean. Or get to the water.
No. Can I, like, do an insight check to figure out what the captain's, like, main fighting style is or something? Is there a way for me to, like, discern that?
Do an insight check, and you can learn some information about them. Where are you looking specifically? Are you just trying to find, like
what type of weapon they use, if like muscle definition to indicate if like they're a melee fighter, that kind of thing.
Make an insight check.
Boom. 12.
He has no visible weapons. And he is dressed in what you imagine on the surface to be, you know, it's nicer clothes, but it is clothing that has been tattered and worn and
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? Clothing that has been would be nice on the surface, but you know, on its journey down has been destroyed. It also smacks of like dwarven nobility in the way that he had held himself, and you know that, you know, dwarven nobility, intelligence, so possibly spellcaster.
I see. Okay.
What did you get with the 12?
Dwarven nobility.
I've got one thing with the rest of my turn, if you don't mind. I just want to kick his hammer off the side of the ship.
Sure. I mean, it's easy to find with your feet. You goes right down as you these oars on each of the side of the ship have been like magically moving themselves. It just kind of like hits the oars and goes to where you can't see. Into the water though.
Okay, so in that case, what I'm gonna do is I am going to Beak is going to make bring out her ringed hand and almost very slowly close it in a specific way, like she's holding on to an invisible weapon.
Sure.
And slowly, all of those luminescent moths that show up whenever she's casting spells will start to congregate around the empty space around her hand and form a jagged dagger out of moths. Ooh. And that dagger will slowly float away from her, and let's say it'll occupy this space right here. And she's casting Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh,
oh,
fuck
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hold on, give me 2 shakes. Dagger. I'm gonna make you a pog for this thing. That one looks cool. We'll do that one. Well, actually, no. I can just draw something.
Yeah, draw a fun little dagger.
I will art
a jagged
a little
dagger.
Yeah, we'll use that.
Hell yeah, that works for me.
Well, right. Well, no, that's a spiritual. Okay. I need to find. We'll get you a better one eventually, but there you go.
Actually, wait. Let me cast it here, right next to where Sunder is.
Sure. That's smart. Okay. Cool. You both you, Sunder and Ray, hear this sizzling, flapping energy as this thing crystallizes right next to you guys. This dagger and floats there. You can make an attack with it, right?
Yeah. So
Let's do it.
the dagger is going to make an attack. I forget how. Let's see. It's a melee spell attack.
Spell.
Melee spell. I guess it would be a 1d.
Melee spell.
It'd be a regular attack roll plus my spell attack bonus.
Yes.
So it'd be a d20 plus 7 to attack. 22.
22. That hits.
A melee spell.
Cool. Melee spell.
Cool.
So it does 1d8 plus 4.
And it's funny, like it's so dark in this cavern you guys are in that these moths are giving off an unnatural amount of light. It's quite pleasant to be around. Okay,
Cool.
7 points of piercing damage
Yes.
or slashing. Okay, cool. No, it's force damage.
That
'cause
was
it's-
my bonus. That was my bonus action. For my regular action, I am going to also. Beak will do a spell that people have seen before, where she, like sends out a wave of moths that engulf the target and start burning them up. It's just gonna be good old Sacred Flame. So
Hell yeah.
I'll cast Sacred Flame on the captain. He has to do a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Take
Let me make
2d8
sure.
radiant damage.
Sacred flame.
Sacred flame.
Sacred
Dex
Flame.
modifier. You got a nat one, baby.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
Okay.
rolling a 2d8.
Okay, damage.
That's a 6.
So that's 13 points of damage total.
Yes.
Cool. You guys, you, Ray, and Sunder, and even Argentum see this. Well, Ray doesn't see it, but like you feel this this coalescence of these moths appear next to you. This dagger just solidifies out of light next to you, Sunder, and it sinks itself into the side of this smiling captain, whose smile quickly fades, and then these moths envelop him, almost like like a face hugger, and then they ignite. His clothing begins to burn. His beard sizzles up and starts to fade away. You even see like bits of his like buttons and stuff start to melt. And as he's like realizing that, okay, all right, game's over. It's time to. It's no longer time to fuck around. He looks at you guys individually, each of you, and scans the entire boat before taking a faltering step back. All right, now it is his turn. And hold on, let me check really quickly. Okay, it is his turn, and on his turn, he raises his hands up, both of his hands, and clasps them down into fists, and he disappears.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have
damn.
blind sight, so will I still see him if he's invisible?
You will see
Blind sight
him
within 10 feet.
almost exclusively because he is invisible. So you know where he is. He
Ah.
is. Yeah.
It finally comes up.
Right? You know where he is, but everybody else, you just see him after he is engulfed in this holy light. He just is like, peace out, and just fades away.
I want to do the Superman like Sluther is like 1A with Sunder. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Right, like,
Yeah. So he's going to move. Sunder, since he's invisible, I don't think you get an attack of opportunity.
Mm-mm.
Nobody he passes gets an attack of opportunity. And he gets right there. Okay, cool. And that's his turn. And the rest of the Dwergar see him do that. And also raise their hands, clasp them into fists, and then they disappear as well. Let me actually
It's
make
just-
you...
It's just a chorus of, "All right, bro, I'ma head out."
Yeah. They just all right, bro, I'm gonna head out.
It's
This
like
one-
a stereo.
This one does not, though. The one at the bow, because he is under a command and he cannot go invisible. Cool. That is their
Can't head out.
turn. Oh, they're going to move as well. Give me just a second. Sorry, I know you can't see these guys, but okay, cool. Yes, that is all of them. All right. Next up, Fi.
Hi.
What do you do? Hi, Fi.
Hi.
May I ask a
They
question?
changed my. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys. What's up?
Did the captain move out of my range at all for attack of opportunity?
Yes, go ahead. Make an attack of opportunity. He did. He passed you.
All right. Okay. Sweet.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, I didn't. I neglected to do that.
No worries. Natural 20.
Okay.
I hit the
Good
wrong button,
lord.
but it's 20 natural 20 plus 5 instead of plus 7.
Okay. It hits.
Okay.
Uh, 17 slashing damage from Wall's glaive.
Oh my god.
Okay.
As he passes you.
Jonah found out a well.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm good. As he passes you, how do you want to kill the captain?
What the super nonchalantly, I just want to like swivel the glaive around in this like fan motion, horizontal fan motion, and then just like it will cleanly, like the glaive dances as it once did when wielded by Wall,
Yeah.
cut his head off, and then it'll fall into the
my god.
the water, and he will come back into visibility and just drop like a sack.
Yep. Right here, next to you.
Because I don't know that they're all invisible. What a dumb
Right here
move.
next to you. As he passes you. Yeah. It's like he didn't even register. You're just like, oh, there you are. You kind of
You think you're safe?
you whip out the glaive, maybe even give it a practiced spin, and with this blinding silver moonlight, almost as though the glaive came out of nowhere too. You cleanly slice through this guy's neck, the scale mail he was wearing, through the bone and sinew, through his burnt, scarred beard. It's still kind of like wafting smoke and charred bits into the air as his flaming gown just collapses, and his head boom, 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 rolls into the water and bobs up and down. He is dead, tote.
I say towards Argentum and
Amazing.
Sunder. Well, that was an interesting strategy.
So wait, so
Thunder's
oh, you can go ahead.
But then I was just saying, Sunder's gonna turn to Argentum and just kind of like, he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna look at them really confused and just kind of like point to his own eyes and just like throw his hands up like, what the fuck? How did
He's an anomaly.
Beak is gonna make the face that I posted in chat. Like she sees this dude just disappear, and then fucking Zephyr just swings the glaive, and then he reappears just headless.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
that's
what
pretty
the
much
fuck just happened?
Oh my god. Okay.
Everyone's invisible to me.
Oh wow, that's poignant.
Wow. Crazy.
I'm gonna assume you just have really good hearing.
Okay, Fi, it is your turn in earnest
Okay.
now.
I will have to ask if there's anyone within 10 feet of me because they changed my class in the UA, and now I can see them.
You saw no, you didn't. Those were too far away from you. You did see the guy who got guillotined by Ray as he was walking towards you, and then he just kind of folded like an omelet down to his knees, and his head bounced off into the water next to you guys. The oars are still going though. It doesn't seem like he was doing it. It seems like this boat is enchanted, so they keep going at a certain clip.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you don't see anybody around you. No.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair and fine. I'm gonna move.
You see Dearman even starting to like he's like standing in one place falteringly. It's not like he's not standing and not doing anything. He's just standing there and holding his head.
I'm gonna move to here,
Okay.
and still nobody.
No, not within 10 feet. No.
Not within 10 feet of me. Where did they fucking go, guys?
After you axe this guy, it's quite quiet. The other guy is still standing at the bow, just looking down at the water.
That's crazy. Okay, I guess that changes my... Okay, is there a way for me to like... Sorry, I play too much Pathfinder. We can like, you can like seek people, and I don't know if there's like a seeking...
This guy and his Pathfinder.
I don't know if there's any seeking option in 5e.
I
The
mean, you
search action?
could try to make a perception check. Like, see if you
can
can
try
find
and we can make it
is this possible? Okay,
Make a perception
sure.
check. Yeah, because they do have a DC to be discovered.
Perception.
Oh, do that?
That
Oh,
does not
good,
make
really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, you walk over here and you hear the creaking of the boat. You hear the waves underneath of the boat and the oars just kind of like carving into them. Every now and again, you'll hear a footstep, but you can't tell if that's Darman trying to right himself or, your comrades behind you. But you are on alert. Like you're looking around, and it's like they left. It's like they just disapparated.
But there was nobody around me, right? And then I walked up and I still didn't see anybody.
Yes, because the two that were back here were already
No,
back here.
Yeah,
Crossed your path.
I'm just confirming that I didn't see anyone pass me.
Correct.
I can't see you. And I'll have to flush you out. And he'll drop the weapon to one side of his body and he'll take his other hand and then the hand trembles as he tries. It's like he's trying to push against the force, and he'll claw the air. And in this space, let me see. Where's the? Yeah, he will cast Hunger of Hadar
Okay.
to like cover.
Have the blinded condition, and you can see them if they're in there, right?
Not if they're invisible.
Okay. It's filled with strange
But-
whispers and slurping. I like how they said slurping noises. Interesting.
And the rift opens, and you can hear like the voices of Duragar like yelling in like agony, and tentacles like start apparating
Sure.
and trying to claw their way out.
Okay. Any creature
Where
that
is
starts
the
its turn.
Where's
It's turning there.
the thing I sent you? There's like a special circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a special circle. Let me
I don't
grab
know
it.
if I can't grab it. You have to.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. We will get this special circle. I'm sorry, I saved it on my desktop, not my laptop.
The special circle. I don't know how to import special circles.
I will import the special circle. Get over here. There it is. Well, import the special circle.
Import the special
is.
circle.
Whoa, that is a special circle.
Certainly is.
Yeah, so
It's-
it'll start
Semi-
like 10 feet away from me, so it covers.
so like right here.
Yeah, it's so like
It'll
where
start
I will,
10 feet away from you. Okay, so like right here.
Oh, no. Sorry, like the edge of it will be 10 feet away from me.
So
I wish
right
I could. I wish I could control it, but
I think I can make it so that's ownership. Okay, for the sake of brevity, we're going to just keep it
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yes, it's right here. There you go. The tentacles
Thank
rip from the portal and begin to fill the space with darkness, even more darkness, and just a horrendous sight. They don't take damage yet, do they?
they take damage at the start of their turn.
Start of their turn. Okay, and the end of their turn, right?
If they
Okay,
stay
cool.
within it, yeah.
And they have to succeed on a dex save. Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. Yeah. Nothing really changes. You just this orb shows up. The tentacles start to search within the space that they're in, and you don't really hear anything because you've already kind of manufactured the sounds of Dwergar in distress. So it's if they are getting caught up in this, you wouldn't be able to hear it. But there it is. Hadar has been
He hungry.
Be hungry. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let me see. Oh, okay. Yes. With my bonus action, I'm going to attempt to cast. You'll see it's the same. I mean, the other party members have seen this many times before, but it's the same. Like, he puts out his hand and he's trying to manifest the form of dread, but for some reason, like as he's trying to manifest it, it doesn't manifest. The shadow that usually cloaks around him doesn't exist.
Whoa. Okay.
And so it doesn't come off the floor and it doesn't envelop him. And so he doesn't get the form of dread. So I will lose my bonus action here.
All right. Yeah, you are unsure why the entity that you've been communicating with has not really abandoned you, but hasn't picked up this call. It's strange. Is it because you're so far underground? Is it because you're already surrounded by darkness? Is it because they've left you? It feels cold. Hadar has your back, but you're unsure why the form of dread hasn't cowled you. You do lose your bonus action, unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do? Vi?
That's it.
All right. Argentum, welcome to the party.
All right. So I am going to use my bonus action.
Yippee.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a narrative twist for plot armor. So I'm going to choose a number of creatures. I'm going to choose up to my proficiency bonus. I'm going to choose Dairman, Fi, and Beak.
Okay.
So the next time you take damage, within 1 minute, the damage will be reduced. It'll be reduced by 7.
Yippee.
Okay. All right.
As they cast this, just words just float up, like
Just
the letters
words.
just float up off the page. Just words and things. The letters will float up off the page, spelling out words of protection, and just fly towards Darren and Fi and Beak, and just surround them, almost like floating armor around them, just like almost like little cufflinks and like circlets surrounding them to protect them.
That's really cool. Yeah, they kind of give off a little bit of light. Even it's so dark here that anything, the lanterns on the ship, they try and really push through the darkness. But all of your spells and stuff seem to have a greater luminous effect down here. And yeah, Dermot doesn't even turn to you. It's like he's doubled over in pain. He's trying to deal with something in his head. And once you do cast this on him, he does indeed drop one of his scimitars, and goes to a knee. Yeah, it's a little freaky. Argentum, is there anything else you would like to do?
I am going to run over, so it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to get to... I still had, at the end of last game, I had popped a mind link with Darren. I'm going to say in his mind as I cast another spell. What do I have? What do you have? I'm going to cast Writ Seizure on the... Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna... Point of order. Before I moved, I would have cast Writ Seizure because I need to be within 30 feet. Is that okay?
That's fine, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Writ Seizure on this big motherfucker up here.
Okay.
So I need a DC 15 save. I have to re-import my spells if I wanted to update the save. So
Intelligence saving. Okay.
It's save, baby.
Yeah, guess what? This guy's not that smart. 11.
The one near the bow?
Yeah, the one on the bow. Does 11 fail?
Bitch. It sure fucking does, bud.
Okay, cool.
D10, let me roll that.
Oh wait! Is this a save against being paralyzed? you hear me?
Does it give him a save against being paralyzed?
No,
Is that what you said?
is this a save against being paralyzed, or is it just damage?
No, just damage, just psychic damage.
Okay, all right, never mind. We're good. Roll that damage.
That's a 9, baby.
Okay. You see him as well start to like falter and waver. He also grabs his head, trying to wrestle with the words that you have put in them, as well as the words that Ray has put in them. It is an internal battle with this poor dark dwarf as to what to do. He's like actively sweating and panicking and like holding on to the bow, like terrified, but like, you know, pushing himself away and like prying his arm off of it. He's fighting himself right now. It does do a fair amount of damage to him. You see him slip a little bit, but he catches himself. He looks scared, but you didn't kill him. You definitely did some damage though.
That's fine. I did a good amount of damage. Argentum is going to run over to Darren and in their mind just check in. Just, are you all right?
Okay. You hear so when Beak opened her mouth for the first time, you heard this like morbid screech, this sound of death, and it was harsh. It was harsh enough to like even like elicit nausea in people around her. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck yeah, Butler, go!
There's demons in his head. There's demons in his head.
Mine's haunted. What? Mine's haunted.
Mine's haunted.
Mine's haunted.
That's a 5, bitch! Let's
That's a 5?
party!
So you open your mind to Darren, just like opening a door or opening a window and being like, you okay?
Hey,
and
bud.
what hits you when you open this door, when you pierce this thin fabric into Darren's mind, is a vision of cacophonous, nightmarish battle. It's almost like you've walked into or picked up the phone to a melee that was 1,000 years in the making. You hear shrieking of dying or dead driders. You hear thunderous footsteps from what could be hundreds of horses or a creature that is 10 times as large. And this checking on him has this weird, like, prickly effect on your brain that touches in just the right spot in between your folds and everything to press a button, and you immediately vomit. Yeah. Upchuck onto the
Bleh.
Eto
crazy
bleh.
shit there. But
Oh,
after you do
Bleh.
throw up, you have that. You guys know when you throw up and you have that like small little bit of clarity where you're just like, oh my god, okay, that was, at least that's over,
Yes,
right?
I in fact do know what that is like.
In that clarity, you have heard those sounds before, and the hoofbeats or the footfalls or the thunderous that you heard was very similar to when you were in the post office that Veyroun ripped into the abyss, and had you surrounded by any number of demons. It's kind of what it was. Very similar to that. It had the distinct timbre. I was trying to scare you a little bit, but yeah,
Ruh-roh,
yeah, very very much Rutro. Cool. Is there anything else you would like to do, Argentum?
nope, that's me, buddy.
Okay. All right. Now, we're at the top of initiative. Half of the combatants seem to have disappeared. If not all of them are just gone. I need everybody to take a deep breath. First of all, let's just... you're not out of initiative yet, but nothing seems to be attacking you. Everybody make a perception check, please. Based on sound, based on like visuals if you would like to, based on smell, whatever you would like to.
Nat
But just,
20.
second. Okay. That's fucking awesome. Great.
Duality
Beak
of
is
man.
locked the fuck in.
Yeah, right?
The duality.
There's nobody here.
I'm busy barfing.
Hold on. I need to pop out this window again.
Oh, by the way, I neglected to tell you, but you and Dearman both barked at the same time.
We're besties. Oh my god.
This is fun.
I am
23.
his best friend. Whether you like
So, so Beak and Phi, you guys, you know, Beak, you're very in tune with nature, and you have just this like this sixth sense about you that you're able to tell like something in the natural world has shifted, something has changed, and you take a second and look over the bow, you take a second and look over the port side of the ship, just like, you know, a glance. And you see a shadow that is about the size of 2 blood cutters go underneath of the ship. And it's so dark you can't see this where it is, but the captain's head that had bobbed into the Black Sea to either side of you just gets grabbed and taken under. By you see this figure before Beak sees it. You see this figure in the water coming towards you. In that it pulls a large amount of water with it when it moves. So you were able to see it like maybe 50 feet away as this like mass, it's almost like a moving hill comes toward the ship and then ducks under the ship, comes back up, and the hill moves and grabs the head. That's what you guys see. Yeah, seems like there's something out there. There's something under here, and it likes whatever is falling off of this boat.
Oh shit.
Cool. All right.
We defeat the Kraken.
Shit.
You're up.
Oh boy.
Keep feeding it.
Okay.
Keep feeding it. Chop your legs off.
Feed it more Dwergar.
Let's see. Okay. Well, after seeing everything that's happened, Sunder notices this one at the bow is still very much so visible, and he's really not happy with the fact that this guy parried him quite a few times.
Sure.
So he's marching his way over really, really angrily.
You're just gonna kick him off.
Yeah. I think that's exactly what he's gonna do. But
Okay,
he's gonna
all
do it
right.
in a different kind of way. Let me see. We're gonna use Fury of Blows.
Okay, all right, let's do it. Flurry of blows.
23.
23.
23 hits. Yeah, dude. 23 hits.
Sick. Okay. Let me see. From what I'm reading as well, it says he has to make a strength saving throw, and if it fails, I can push him up to 15 feet away from him.
Sure. He does have a pretty good strength save. All right, let's see how this works. 20. What's your? Is it a contested strength save? Do you have to make a strength check?
I might need to. Yeah, I might need to make.
Yeah.
Straight.
The damage is there. You definitely hit him with flurry of blows. Whether or not you push him is up to the contested strength check.
Okay.
So make a strength check, or an athletics check. You know, whatever's higher.
Oh, that's a 7. So
7? Okay. Unfortunately, this man is frozen in fear. It is even with a rage, it's quite difficult to like. He's latched on this thing like a barnacle. It's quite difficult to just kick him off. You know, it'll take a couple of blows, but you definitely do damage to him. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
fair enough.
You start cracking ribs. 7? Yeah, you kick him in the chest and you feel a couple of his ribs just cave under your foot, under your heel. But he's just so scared and like at odds with himself. He's latched onto this mass and doesn't even like acknowledge you. You feel his like his bones start to cave under you. But yeah, he's not going anywhere. This poor guy, this poor Dwergar. There's always one NPC that's just like, we're gonna beat the fuck out of this guy. Yeah. Anyway,
Goodness.
okay, cool. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do? Flurry of blows is more than one hit,
Yeah.
right?
True, it is. It is more than one hit, so can roll a second one. It's 15.
15. Let's see. 15 does not hit, actually. His AC is 16. So you miss the second attack. You hit him with your boot, and he just kind of like slides on the mast to the other side. You think he's going to stay in the same place, but you kick and kind of like go forward a little bit. He's not dodging you. He's just, slipping. It's hard for you to get to him.
He's a slippery one. All right. Let's see. Well, that was one action. Let me see. I guess I'll pick up my hammer and swing at him. See if that does anything. Jesus,
13 does not hit.
That is not anything.
So you come down with downfall, and he gets out of the way. He dodges, but in such a way that has him hanging by his hands from the bow of the ship. He is no longer standing on the ship. His hands are, he's like, his fingers are really clawing onto this ship. It's almost like you can see the fear in his eyes. It's almost like he knows what's in this water, and he's looking up at you. His beard is getting lapped by the waves underneath of it. The detritus and foam from the dark sea is washing over him every now and again. He's still there though, hanging on. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, for my bonus action, I'll do an unarmed strike. See if that does anything. Nope.
11.
My rolls are terrible today.
You have advantage because he's technically prone right now.
Fair enough. Right. Let's see. It's advantage.
One more.
I think Flurry of Blows was.
Nope. Still does nothing.
This poor guy. With the water coming up on top of the bow, it's kind of making things a little bit slippery. And he's looking at you scared, but yeah, unable to hit him. I'm sorry. It's kind of funny.
Fine.
He's like over here now. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Sunder?
Nope. That is me.
Awesome. All right, let me do this thing here. I have to make a saving throw for Dareman quickly.
Please.
Come on, buddy.
Please, you can do it.
That ain't happening.
Oh, shit.
He falls to his knees, and you don't know what's wrong with him, but you just see this like this quaking cloaked figure on right next to you, Fi. Normally just very confident, self-assured, quiet man is kind of turned into this quivering shadow next to you. Yeah. That's his turn. Ray?
Okay.
What are you gonna do? He starts to scream though. Yeah, he does he starts to like he's fighting something off. Something pretty strong. Anyway, Ray, go ahead.
All right. What's happening?
I've got it handled. Just find the Dwergar.
No, I mean there's something stirring in the water.
Oh, fuck if I know.
All right. Any of the Dwergar within 10 feet of me right now?
No,
Where I am?
there are none within 10 feet of you. No. Based on your assumption and where they have been, they're probably on the aft end of the ship.
Is that where the hunger is, or where the other guy?
That's where the hunger is correct.
Oh, the hunger. Beak, would you like to go first this time?
You can't do that, right?
She shakes her head, but Red can't see that.
Is she gesturing? Is by the way, did this Dwergar near Sunder, is he not gonna swim?
It doesn't look like he wants to get in the water.
Oh, that's right, because command can't make you do anything that's
But
dangerous.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna let Sunder handle him. All right, I'm just gonna take it Let's see, how far can I go? Checking.
Checking. Okay, checking.
I can only really go. I don't know if I want to action dash. Let's see. If I get in your special circle, will I be in danger? Or is it people you choose?
If you get in my special circle,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you will take damage.
Yeah, if you start your turn or end your turn in it, you will take damage.
Okay, so I'm not gonna.
You can go in and out.
You can go. You technically can run in it and do your thing and then leave if you have the action economy for it.
No, because
Correct.
I don't, because I'd have to dash to get there. Okay, so I will go get closer to Argentum, so that I'm within 10 feet of all of these guys to get my aura of protection, and I will just ready an action in case I'll ready the attack action in case a Dwergar or something threatening gets within 10 feet of me.
Sure. Fi, are you always able to detect anybody within 10 feet of you if they're invisible?
Yeah. It's blind sight. Same as.
It's the same thing I have.
Within
Yeah.
10 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
So this
We got some blind
Yeah.
sight guys.
Some blind
yeah,
sight,
but you can actually see. So mine is just actually functional, and yours is what's it called? Cool.
Well, that's
Yeah,
like,
you-
boys too.
No, yours is cool. Mine is I see dead people.
No, because you also have like dark vision. I can't see at all. All right, that's my turn because I can't get anywhere else.
Okay.
I just hold
All
my
right.
action.
Cool. Awesome. That means Beak is up next. Not out of initiative. Still combat happening.
What to do?
You got one Dwergar hanging on by by 10 fingers.
I mean, I'll try to relay what's like what I saw in the water to the others as best as I can. Like, fucking encourage the cowardly dog, going like,
Yeah.
but no, I'm not. That's not canonically how Beak sounds.
Okay.
So
If you want, I will have you. If you want, make a charisma check, and then based on that charisma check, we'll see how much information you're able to convey in that short amount of time.
okay, 18.
Oh.
Yeah. No. You guys got it. You understood what he was or what she was trying to say. There's something in the water. It ate the captain's head. It seems to be sticking around.
It's big and evil and scary.
Correct.
The vibes are off.
Does anyone carry around dead rats or the similar?
Where's
that we can
Whimsy
throw
when you
into the
need
water?
Why was I?
Whimsy?
Not a dead rat. It's a live rat who breathes and eats chocolate.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just. Can I hold an action?
Yeah, you can. For till what? That you have to declare what you're waiting for though.
Well, can I like prepare like a spell to cast the second that
Yeah, if it's an
something
action.
happens? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to. Do I have to like say what it is now, or is it when?
Yeah.
Yeah. You say what the spell is,
Yeah.
and you have to say what you're waiting for.
Okay, I will prepare a vampiric touch for whenever an enemy is within my reach. So I guess within 5 feet of me. If they
I will
reveal
say
themselves.
if it doesn't trigger, you still lose the spell slot.
That's fine.
If it doesn't trigger, and I think it also counts as concentration.
Yes, you can be knocked out of your hold.
That's fine.
Okay. Awesome.
And I'll just prepare.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of assume a stance, grip onto a focus or something, and become hyper aware of your surroundings, waiting for somebody to cross your path.
Stanced up.
Stance the fuck up. All right, sweet. So next is our Dwergar buddies, who will both roll that beautiful damage.
Roll the damage. Roll the dice. Actually, what is the damage? I have to like.
It's like
re-put it.
2d6.
2d6. Yeah, 2d6.
Will their invisibility drop when they take damage?
No.
Depends on the type.
Not for this one. This is a
7.
7. So you feel it. The inside of your tentacles, Hadar, is being sated. There is, you feel that grip onto something meaty and living. You even get a little bit of a taste of it. It's tangy and acrid. It's salty and warm, and it like starts to grip down on a leg or a bicep or something. You can't quite see exactly what's happening in there, but you know it's those tentacles have found something, and it's quite tasty. And you do hear even over top of the conjured shrieks and moans and cries, some real Dwergar groans, and it seems these guys are definitely taking the damage. So they took that damage. Excellent. But let me do this layer here. Okay. So two things happen. All right, and it's happening since they're all going on the same turn.
Yep.
This guy over here, he drops his invisibility.
Yep.
And grabs the ballista on the side of the ship and aims it at Ray. And shoots one of the bolts that's inside of the ballista at Ray.
I'm gonna die. I'm fucking dead, dude.
I'm gonna die.
So let's see. 23 hits.
Oh. All right, see you, Ray.
And this is there's no additional damage beyond just the dice, but you take 8 points of piercing damage as out of nowhere the invisibility drops on this Dwergar. It pulls this big wooden ballista around, and this black iron bolt gets racked in it. Goes over Derriman's head and hits you square in the chest. This thing is buried maybe like 6 to 8 inches inside of you now. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, is it is it attached to anything, or is it just an arrow?
No, it's just an arrow. It's just a ballista bolt. It's thick and stocky. 9? Okay, and you will take 2 points of poison damage, and are now poisoned.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay. Remember you're poisoned. Let me see
no
exactly what the status effect is. Poisoned is you have disadvantage on. Hold on, I have it right here. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's pretty much it.
No.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Cool. All right, and the second thing that happens is the second Dwergar goes for the adjacent ballista, but before he is able to get to it, Fi sees him racking the bolt. What do you do?
Don't let him shoot me again. Don't let him shoot me again.
I mean, I can't do anything.
You see him. He turns the ballista around, aims it at Ray as well.
No fucking way. Hey. Look, I know
Is
he's
it my
mad,
turn?
Basically.
No, it is not your turn yet.
Okay.
But you see him. He's invisible right now. He hasn't fired the bolt, but you see him.
Jump in front of me.
I can't move. I can't
It's
do
so
anything.
big.
Already in motion.
I can't do anything actually for you.
Come on, you do that thing. You make them re-roll, and then you give me advantage. You do that thing.
Oh yes, I mean, well yes I can. Now that he rolls, I can actually do it.
Okay, he is attacked. He has dropped invisibility. Everybody
And
can
now
see
that
that.
now that he attacks, I can silvery barbs him.
Okay, sure. And that's against the attack roll itself, right?
Yeah,
The 21 to hit, right? Yeah.
Okay.
and I'll give the bonus to myself.
Please.
Please roll. Please roll. Please roll. Why aren't you rolling? There you go. Oh!
Okay, well.
So I will
You
take
just-
the previous
you just
damage
act
attack roll too.
Yeah.
Um, 15 damage, piercing damage, as you get hit by a second bolt that you didn't even feel coming. You saw, and the funny part is, like, this. Well, no, you wouldn't be able to see him. Yeah, it's wild. I'm gonna have you make another Constitution
Uh-huh.
saving throw.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not like I can be double poisoned. 8.
Oh, you will take. Hold on.
I'm gonna be double
4
poisoned.
points of poison damage.
1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Oh my god.
And you're poisoned still. How you looking?
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at Jesus Christ.
Does this remind you of anything, Ray?
You're like
Oh,
Boromir
God.
getting shot by the Otokai bolt.
I mean, I'm looking about as half as good as I was.
All right.
You always look good, baby.
Understand that metric.
Thanks.
He looks good, but he doesn't see well. Sorry, I'll be here all night. Okay. That is. Yeah, that was their action. Let me make sure these guys can't do anything else. Oh, wait. This guy is no longer under command. So he will try. I'll do an athletics check against like the ocean. Let me see. I'll roll this here and see if he's able to get up here. Nope. Sunder, you see this guy try and muscle up, but he has taken enough damage. He has several cracked and injured ribs. He's lost part of his mind. He's clinging on for dear life here. But he is unable to get up. That is the Dwergar turn. Fi, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Fi's gonna slowly walk up 5 feet and say, "Are you sure you want to be standing so close to the edge?" And he'll point and shoot at the Dwergar to his left,
Okay, so this guy?
which is your right, which is our right.
Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, okay. Roll attack.
Bink, bink.
Yikes. Yeah, those hit.
Bink, bink. 20.
How do you want to kill these guys? Or this guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna like fire 2 bolts right at his center mass and shoot him off the edge.
Okay. You do that.
He flies 20 feet because he hits hit by both.
Damn right, yeah. You hit him. These bolts, the first bolt kind of like hits his armor and singes it all the way through to his flesh. The second bolt, almost in like a Robin Hood fashion, goes right through that hole, through his chest. This purple and black particulate that's hard to make out, but like shines in the light as it knocks him off the ship. And the ship right now is going at such a clip that it like, when you like jump off, if somebody jumps off a train, the momentum isn't really carried over and just like, whoa, like it's like that. He gets like thrown back into the sea a little bit. And all you were able to see is this like Icarus black blood that he leaves behind on the deck itself. He just kind of gets swallowed by the sea. And he's gone. He's dead.
Nice.
Dwergar is no more.
And then Fi will quickly spin, turn around 180, and do it again, but with a heightened, quickened spell, so you can do it as a. Yeah, sorry.
All
As
right,
a bonus action.
do it.
At the other guy, and one of them. Okay, one of them is with. Oh, I can re-roll this one, right? Because I have silvery barbs.
If you would like to, yeah.
Wait, is it the hold on? Is it the first one gets advantage, or is it? Because if it's the first one, then I don't get it. Let me just make sure. It's been a second since I've used silvery barbs on anybody.
I will say you don't need it. You meet his AC.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the neck, so I wouldn't have gone. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
So I'll hit
Cool.
with one.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Push back 5.
Actually, hold
10
on.
feet.
Okay. You don't. The same kind of thing happens. The first one has to just eat through their armor. It looks like they're wearing some sort of metal that's almost only found in the Underdark. You haven't seen this sort of blackened steel before. And it like dents his armor, still knocks him back, doesn't kill him, but he also gets swallowed by the sea and is knocked off the boat. All right. There's only one Dwergar left.
Yeah, and then I'll use a free action to drop the spell, the Hunger of a Dark.
Okay.
I'll just drop
the
concentration.
spell.
Yep.
Boom. There it goes. it disappears. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Argentum, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to scoot in right next to Darren, and I'm going to cast Writ Heroism. So, in doing so, as a concentration spell, anytime before the spell ends, when I see him make a saving throw, I can write a short addendum to the phrase and allow him to re-roll it.
Okay.
And use the D20 in place of the new one.
Hell yeah. Okay, awesome.
Let's see. You may only do so once per failed save, so he can only use one at a time. But they're going to write this very close to them, and as they're casting it, just say, "I've got your back."
Okay. Yeah,
And-
he's kind of hunched over.
What about my back?
And as you cast Writ Heroism on him, you see his shakiness begin to still, and desperate but determined, he grabs his scimitar that he dropped. Is there anything else you would like to
Okay.
do?
I'm double checking my narrative twists.
Wait, did you give plot armor to Ray?
I gave it to
No, they didn't.
you,
no, okay.
Darren, and Beak.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think Fi or Beak took any damage.
No, not yet.
No.
So it's next time you take damage, subtract 7 from it. I'm going to cast. Actually, do I want to do anything? No, I'm gonna save my narrative twists. I'm good. That's me, buddy.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Okay, next turn. All right, Sunder, you are up. What would you like to do? Are you gonna finally kick this guy off the fucking boat?
Get that
Yeah,
guy.
Sunder's gonna fucking shift over to right in front of him. And he's going to use a bonus action and unarmed strike him again. Let's see.
Okay.
God damn it.
A 9 doesn't.
This game.
Wait a second. We were at the top of the
attacks,
turn order. Everybody roll a
Yep.
perception check.
Oh, that's right.
And you got 2 attacks.
And you have a second attack.
Oh, well, not me this time.
Not me.
I
Evan.
don't think I have eyes.
Holy shit!
Now I don't.
I mean, 14's fine, but you know.
Yeah, it's dark out there, guys. I can't see shit.
It's cool.
Are we looking for something? I'll help.
No, you don't. Actually, hold on. The only piece. Oh, this actually is perfect. So, Sunder, you're just able to make this out as you come down with one of your feet, I imagine, right? To kind of like kick this guy off of the ship. He looks at you, and his eyes are wide, white with fear. And as you come down for a second hit, this sickening black-green tentacle, about as thick as your bicep, which is pretty big, all things considered, comes out of the water, wraps around his waist 6 times, and you see his, like, the blood vessels in his eyes start to go away. He knows he's gone, and he is ripped from the ship under the water, pulling parts of the boat itself with him, desperate to come back onto the dry deck of the boat. But no, beams and these platforms and his nails are left behind, and he is torn into the water violently. You hear him scream all the way down as it bubbles underneath. You don't get to kick him off. Whatever is down there was just too damn hungry.
Okay.
Torn asunder.
Huh.
Okay.
You're welcome.
And
God
he
damn
is
it.
no more. And you don't. Nobody. It's unfortunate. Sunder's at the bow of the boat, and you guys. This is gonna be funny. Okay, cool. All right, Sunder. Is there anything else you would like to do? You see this guy get ripped into the Black Sea, in front of you, foaming and bubbling until you can't hear the scream underneath the muffled water and the carving of the oars. One thing you also see with your 15 perception check is, as you guys have been fighting and toe to toe with these Dwergar slavers, you've been going at a really good clip, really fast, towards the lighthouse. And you're about 1,500 feet away, thereabouts, about a half a nautical mile away from the lighthouse itself. It kind of opens up. It's really like shallow, flat ground. It looks like it's this, no sand or anything. There's just this rocky slate, downward angled, like shore that maybe made of like shale or some like, layered rock. But it's just the waves crashing against this thing, and you guys are moving at quite a clip towards this lighthouse, which, as you see now, is quite a monumental structure. It looks like it was built out of one of the massive pillars, the stalagmites and stalactites that have kind of met together in this cave and made this like big rock column. It's like maybe 500, 600 feet in diameter. And it looks like there's windows and lights on the inside, but this big light at the top just whips around and illuminates the top of this cavern that you guys are in. It's a huge, monumental sized thing. But you're going pretty quick. And if you keep going at this pace, it looks like you're going to hit the shore violently.
Fun.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Anything I would like to do? Yeah. If like I've noticed that we're going really fast, I think Sunder's gonna like get away from the front of the ship as fast as he can and like move as far away as he's capable and kind of just yell at everybody to brace for impact because we're about to hit the island.
Okay. All right, cool. You see Sunder start to run down the center of the ship. It's like maybe 20 feet wide. It's a relatively thin ship, and Sunder's just warning you guys that you're about to run ashore. You got maybe 2 rounds of combat or so, like 12 seconds, 18 seconds thereabouts before you're gonna hit the shore. All right, cool. So Darriman is up next. He gets to roll this save with advantage.
Yeah, might as well just give him advantage on him.
A 16 does not save.
Oh.
He grabs his scimitar, and for the first time, he turns towards you and grabs onto your cloak, Argentum. And he looks at you with... You can see the veins in his forehead. It is like he is trying to keep something from just coming up, like he's trying to keep a vomit down or a creature at bay or something. He is viciously mentally fighting something. His eyes are bloodshot. These wonderful like lavender pupils have now been stained like a little bit red. One of his blood vessels in his eye has burst. He's bit into his own lips so much that it's like bleeding from his mouth. And he looks at you and says, "They found me."
Reroll that fucking save. Roll another d20.
Okay. Shit.
Who's they?
And he's holding his scimitar and like trying to like push himself up to like a standing position with it, but it is failing. He's found us. And he's like, and he doesn't say anything, but his eyes light up. And that's his turn. Ray, what would you like to do?
This guy's useless, guys. Let's throw him overboard.
Yeah, for real.
You guys got about 2 rounds of combat until you run ashore. So you got to figure out how you're going to fix that. It looks like these enchanted oars are just you, like keep it on going.
Okay. Let me think here. Any ideas from you, Beak?
She will. We're too far apart to communicate. We don't have anybody to. I guess somebody would have to relay.
That's right.
She'll point to the oars, and then point to herself and make a like she'll hold up one hand and then hold up another hand, and she'll move one hand to the other, and then make a stop motion.
Okay.
Like
I think that's succinct enough to actually get the point across. Basically, she's basically saying we got to deal with these oars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to use, if you'd let me, object interaction to take the poison bolt out of this ballista.
Yeah, of course. It's easy to do. They've already been racked, so you just got to lift it out of the thing. You just grab it and lift it up.
Okay. With the rest of my movement, if this is the wait, can I hop over? Because I see there's stairs here. Can I try and make it to like the wheel, or whatever might come across as like this is gonna steer the boat?
Yeah,
Can I try and figure out how to?
He was reading that there was a Dwergar there. I mean, it's pretty common ship knowledge. The locomotion may be automated, but you could definitely steer the ship.
Okay, I would do a hard left if I can, and just try and like 90-degree turn this boat so that we aren't heading towards like land in a dangerous manner.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Make a You're not proficient
my other
in
idea would be
vehicles.
looking for like some sort of anchor, but I don't know if that's.
Okay, what would you like to do? Would you like to steer the boat or look for an anchor?
Probably steer it. It's the closest.
Steer it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will have you make. I'm actually gonna have you make a strength check because you're going at quite a clip. There's a lot of force.
I rolled a 14.
That's fine. That's good. You are able to kind of lean in. You start pulling, and then you realize, oh, okay, we're going really fast. It's going to take a little bit more. So you lean your entire body into this, start to turn to port, and you guys feel it. The laws of physics still apply. Inertia is still there. As the boat turns, I need everybody who's on deck besides Ray to make a dexterity saving throw.
I also have to mention that I definitely meant to say this. Bonus action, lay on hands, myself, 10 points, removes poisoned condition.
Sure. Okay, yeah. You are no longer poisoned. You don't end your turn with poison, so you do not take poison damage. You're fine. Way to go. Your wounds start to like suck up and heal themselves, pushing the bolts out of your body. Okay. So anybody who rolled under a 10, which looks like it's just Argentum. Ray, Ray really pulls this boat and does a really good job of righting it, like making it a right angle. So you breach the shore at a broadside, so it's less energy. You won't take as much damage. But Argentum, as you stare at Derman's eyes, bloodshot, he holds on to his scimitar, and that is how he is bracing himself, and he sees you tumble over the ballista into the water. Your eyes are covered in an inky blackness. You can't see the bottom. It is frigid cold. It is murky and dank and still and acrid. The boat continues on without you. They're about 100 feet away at this point by the end of this round. You will have a turn, but you will be in the water. All right. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be injured by the ship impacting. Is there anything else you would like to do, Ray?
No, that's everything that I can do.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You feel the presence of one of your friends leave the deck. Everybody else is fine, though. Beak, what would you like to do? At this point.
There... Okay, at this point, yeah.
At this point, you are not far enough away from our Argentum to not help them. So, like, you'd be able to help them if you tried, or you can leave them up to their own devices. You definitely saw them, like, go end over end over the railing, over the ballista into the water, and you know there's something in the water.
God, there's like several things I wanted to do.
Right?
Now I'm just like, oh, that kind of throws a wrench into my plans. I get. So, are there ropes that I can use to like swing down into the water without like necessarily jumping like off the ship? And
Make an investigation check.
okay. Investigating. 21.
21. You look up. This thing doesn't have any sails. There's no wind in the Underdark. How is this thing moving? Where are the ropes? You look over the edge. There is a rope. And it's tied to an anchor that's on the deck. This thing looks fairly heavy, and it might slow the boat down.
But I've got the constitution of a fucking little baby dog.
Baby's got that grip strength. You give him the finger, you know what I'm talking about.
Baby does not have the grip strength. So actually, another thing, can I determine, like, so the oars are being magically, like, made to row.
Correct.
If can I, like, roll Arcana or something to determine that if I were to cast Dispel Magic on, like, one of the oars, would that dispel just that one oar, or the entire magic controlling all the oars?
Sure, make an Arcana check, yeah.
14.
Yeah, no, this is something that this is an incantation that you're familiar with. Animate object. And yeah, sure enough, you dispel one, you'll dispel them all. They are all connected with an internal, like, one single piece of steel that rows them all at the same time.
Okay. So, what I'll do is Beak will very quickly make a series of gestures with her ring hand and dispel magic on the oars.
Okay.
To get them to stop.
Yes. These you do this gesture, and then a small, you see some light coming from the inside, like, grating of the ship itself, like the internals of the ship, and then this, like, very low chanting that you had heard, this, like, mystical, like, reverbed chanting, slowly, yo, and the oars retract into the ship itself, and you are now just listing sideways toward the shore. You have stopped the locomotion of the ship itself.
Okay. And with my movement and bonus action, can I, like, move towards where Argentum fell overboard, or?
Yeah, of course. You can get over to where Argentum is. I'm gonna put you in the water just for the sake of illustrating the narrative.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can I, like, try to start rescuing them somehow with my bonus action, or?
You've done a lot this turn. We did 2 checks. You cast a spell. I think
that'll be it for me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good turn though. That was great. Awesome. Okay. So that means that Phi, you're next. You saw and heard Argentum go over the side. You see Darman kind of fighting for his life, but maybe getting a second wind. Ray has rushed up to the poop deck and has put all of their weight on the ship itself, and it's begun to turn. You passed your save. The oars have retracted in. It looks like things are starting to slow down a little bit, but you're still going at a pretty good clip. Maybe you might be slowing to a stop in the middle of the sea. You're about 1,000 feet away from the shore at this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to rush over to the edge here. As I get to the edge, how far away is Argentum? Like,
about 75 feet.
About 75 feet. I'm gonna yell.
When they went over the edge.
Can you save yourself?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Okay, sick.
No, sorry, that was not good. That's me. That's me saying okay, sick. In that case, as okay. Yeah, in that case, I will convert a level 1 spell slot into a sorcery point, and then prep an action in case anything else pops up to Eldritch Blast them.
Okay. Sounds good. Awesome.
Cool.
And that's your turn. That's all you want to do.
Yeah, that's my turn. Yep.
Okay, beautiful. Argentum?
Okay.
You can barely hear your friends shouting to you. You can make out what they're saying, but it is still. You hear the lapping of the water against your clothing, against your neck. It is cold. Your feet can't touch anything down below you, but you also know there is something in this water. What do you do?
Okay. I am going to cast Writ Bookmark onto the deck of the ship, because so long as it is within a mile, I can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you where on the ship?
Honestly, like middle of
Smart. Okay, cool.
like here.
Right there. Got it.
And then I'm gonna cast that, and if something tries to grab me, I can use my reaction and I will teleport to that space.
Okay. Awesome.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna swim over that way as quick as I can.
Okay, you start moving, and you don't feel anything grabbing you, but you feel something underneath of you. Your feet touched something that felt like, at first, a mass of land, but when you applied pressure, it gave, and your foot slipped. You stepped on something alive, and it's right underneath of you. You ended your turn. You ended your turn in the water. And sure enough, you feel something start to wriggle up your leg. And it pops out of the water in front of you. Something pops out of the water and goes back down next to you. What looks like a black hill or a mass of some unseen horror beneath of you. Does it have tentacles? Does it have a mouth? You don't know. But there is a thin noodle wiggling around your leg, and it tugs you down. What do? You have a reaction, right?
I'm gonna use my reaction to teleport onto the ship.
Okay. Argentum arrives on their knees on the ship, covered in black lake water, and everybody that is looking out towards where Argentum was, you saw them disappear and reappear next to you, and then this black mass, this hill of water, stop and start to move towards the boat.
Oh shit!
You stop the oars.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
And it's the top of the turn order.
Yep.
It's coming. You see this thing start to like vacuum water around it. And once it gets maybe 30 feet away from the boat, you see the front half of it lift up. This almost 30, 40 foot wide mouth, this alligator-like mouth lifts up, and you see on the inside bits of boat, bits of skull and skeleton, things that are like fish bones and dwergar and drow weaponry on the inside of this ancient thing whose house you are in, comes toward the boat. And it rushes, pulls water with it, and clamps its teeth down onto the boat itself, cutting it in half. You have splinters of boat on one end, splinters of boat on the other. The oars begin to shake. Water begins to rush into this boat, and you are about, based on the way the boat has been moving at the top of the turn order, you're about 500 feet away from the shore. It hasn't eaten any of you guys. I'm going to need everybody to make a strength saving throw to stay on the
I'm
ship.
so good at that.
I'm even
Yeah.
better because I'm still in my rage, so I get advantage with it.
I'm so good at that.
Okay.
It was 23.
Yeah. So Sunder and Phi, you guys find secure things to hold on to, things made of metal. You know, something that is, the anatomy of a ship pretty well, something that isn't going to get broken by just one solid bite, right? You're able to hold fast onto this thing. Everybody else, though, you are taken off guard. And you are knocked back into the water.
God damn it!
Where you are, even for what? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna ask from where I am. Where do I get?
That's a really good point. You're just knocked prone. You don't necessarily get walked in the water since you are not on the deck itself. But yeah, everybody else, you're in the water. The bow of the ship is beginning to sink, and it looks like whatever is in the water is occupied with the bow of the ship. Sunder is still over on that half of the ship. Okay. That is its turn. Sunder, what do you do? You're not in the water. You're still on the ship. This thing seems to be circling around. After it's bitten, it's kind of gone under the water. Tentacles are still like wildly frothing, 20, 30 feet away from on either side of the ship. It's here. It is underneath of you guys, but it seems to be occupied with a large bit of stuff. It's not very smart. The large bit of stuff that it just kind of bit, and it's starting to fall into its house. What do you do?
Can I make a perception check to try and pinpoint
Absolutely.
where exactly it is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let's see. 13.
13? Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, DC got a little lower just because of that, and you just made it.
Yes.
So yes, you look in the water as the bow begins to take on water, and like the air is escaping the internals of this boat, but you can see it. The water is dark, but the body of this thing is just a little bit darker, and you're able to make out the mass of this. It is underneath of this part of the ship that you are on. It's not over by your friends. Could be a distraction, could be a way for it to just kind of keep it occupied, but that's a little bit of information that you got.
Well, if that's the information that I got, I'm going to do something stupid. I still have that horn from Nine Flame, yes?
Yeah. You Nine Flames horn, the horn of the Pit Fiend. Yes, you have that.
Got it. I'm going to take that out of my bag. I'm going to grip onto it tight, and I'll look at everybody. Just kind of give a shit-eating grin. And Sunder's going to dive into the water after it.
You crazy son of a bitch. Okay. What are you doing?
I want to dive.
What are you doing?
I want to dive directly onto it and stab it with the horn.
You want to die?
You're insane,
okay.
and I adore you.
You use your movement. What's your make an athletics check.
Sure. Let's see. Since I'm in rage, I have.
You are raged.
I have advantage on checks and shit. So athletics checks
and shit.
An 8.
That was
You dive in. You dive in with so much confidence. You're raging. You have the horn of a pit fiend in your hand. You're ready to plunge this thing in. But once you get into the water, you realize, you have that panic response of the water being fucking frigid, and it shocks you out of any sort of confidence that you had. You are now in open water with this thing, but you do have this slightly glowing, slightly warm pit fiend horn You haven't been able to move anywhere yet. You weren't able to dive in. If you got a higher check, you would have been able to get under there, but you can't really use your movement because you got shocked out of whatever you were able to do.
Fair.
You're just sitting there in open water. You do see this thing. You've got it. You have wall hacks. You have a highlight on this thing. You're able to like see it as it moves underneath of you. Doesn't seem to notice that you're there. It's still kind of like you see it like nudging the boat as it starts to sink. The bow of the boat starts to sink and it like moves a little bit with the nudge. It's kind of like poking it, seeing if it's alive, if it's something it can eat. What else do you do?
Well, if that's the case, I think with a let me see. I don't know if this would work in this case, but I'm going to use my bonus action and use Step of the Wind to dive down
With the dash.
if I can get like dash downwards.
You won't need to make an athletics check. You've already acclimated to the water, so you do. You take a deep breath and you guys see Sunder and his horn disappear into the inky dark water.
What? Okay.
And with with my last action, if I see it, I am going to strike it with the horn, or going to try to, at least.
Okay. You dive under the water. You get about 15 feet down. And you get the highlight on this thing. The mass that you had seen underneath of the boat wasn't the creature. That was part of the creature. You get a good look at something that instills fear in you like you've never felt before. Remember when you licked the cheese?
Oh,
How are you
joy.
bringing that back?
It's the cheese! We're back!
You found the creature in the cheese.
You found the
This-
creature in the cheese is such an insane thing to say.
Oh, no.
This is an Underdark Leviathan.
Okay, bye. See ya.
Oh, dang. Time for me to
This
make a
thing
new
is
character.
Yeah, I-
easily the size of the market district, if not bigger, in Ivbranca. It isn't even looking at you guys. This is like a tendril of it that is like investigating something that is miles away from it. You kind of get the feeling that this horn really isn't going to do a whole lot.
Yeah. I think seeing that he's gonna just well, shit. Well, if the boat is still if it's not moving too fast, I might honestly just try and get back onto the boat.
Sure, yeah. Every now and again, you see it move very suddenly, like 15 feet in one direction, as this like thing's like pseudopod tendril mouth thing. It's got like 4 different mouths that you saw that are on different parts of the lake. Starts to move this thing around, but you get back. You can use the rest of your movement because you did dash and only use 15 feet of it. Get back on the ship, if that's how you'd like to end your turn.
Yeah, I'll end my turn. He'll get back onto the ship wet as fuck and just he saw some fuck shit underwater.
Yeah, that took you to your core. It was like going out in space and seeing Earth, and you're just like, wow, I am small. You looked at this like the vastness of this thing with your ability to like see most of it, and you're like, yeah, I'm small. This big. Me get out of water. Like some carnal, like primordial thing in you were just like, no, this is so you got back on the ship.
Yeah, he's like, nah, this thing was way bigger than that fucking dragon, bro. Hell no.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
No.
Yeah. All right. Is that where you'd like to end your turn?
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
hit the deck and just kind of like
It will
heavy
not
breathing.
try and get you because you did not end your turn in the water. It will not try and like
Can
snatch you. Yes.
I ask, does that mean I can see the creature because I have an action prepped to shoot?
You can see
Like-
part of the creature, yeah.
Okay.
You have to
does
go
it-
under the water and open your eyes to see the entirety of it.
No, I mean like, but I see like some of it. I can like use my reaction that I've. I mean the ready to action to shoot at it. Still.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I will take my Eldritch Blast. Okay, just kidding.
Okay, yeah. Those unfortunately do not hit.
That's okay.
You shoot wide in the water, and it's kind of cool. Honestly, you guys have never really seen Vi shoot into open water before, and it like creates a vacuum, and it like instantly vaporizes the water as it goes in. It's like you kind of see the light of it go for forever long underneath until it eventually just like blips away and fades away into the darkness. But yeah, it didn't really hit anything. But you did see some of the as the light traveled into the dark water, you saw the tentacles start to light up, and like the sheer like what is the word, pervasiveness of this creature that is like all around you. It doesn't really seem to have any sense of sight though.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fuck that. Fuck
You
that.
both-
Twinning.
Okay.
Okay. It's not my
Thunder
turn.
is
anyway.
done. All right, here we go. Jesus Christ, this guy sucks.
He has another roll a d20 reroll,
wait, hold on.
baby.
One more.
Even with his +3, it wouldn't be enough. Okay, so
Here's
I'll
one
roll this.
more.
Hold on, one more. Oh my God, you're so bad.
Sheridan, bro, please.
Shit. This guy is a hero.
We're done.
What the hell? Okay, all right.
Allegedly a hero.
Allegedly, yeah. It remains to be
Allegedly.
seen.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no, he is writhing in pain. At this point, he tried to bring himself up. He grabbed onto Argentum. Argentum disappeared, and when Argentum like fell into the water and then came back, he is now like he's on the other end of it. It doesn't look like he is like incapacitated as badly as he was, but he is still trying to like right himself and get his senses back. He does lose. This is the last turn that he's going to lose from it. But that means Ray's turn is next. What are you going to do?
Dude, I have no idea what to do.
The bow of the ship is still buoyant. It is still up. It doesn't look like it has that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has that much longer. The stern of the ship is up. That's where you are. The bow of the ship looks like it's about to be, like, next turn, it'll be completely submerged. Sunder is on the last bit of buoyant boat. Last bit of buoyant boat. That's fun.
Okay, and then everybody else, I mean, I can't see where they are, so I don't know if they are near enough to get onto this part of the boat.
You felt shuffling on the deck, and they see you.
Okay, yeah, I mean, is it possible to get the oars started back up on this side?
Do you have animate object?
I'm a paladin, I'm not some fucking nerd.
You may try to manually move the oars, or you can try and swim. There's a lot of different options. You've drifted after the movement, so you're about maybe like 700, 600 feet away from the shore. You can see the lighthouse itself. It would be a swim and it would be a race, but feasibly you could swim to shore if you were fast enough. It doesn't look like there's anybody on shore. There's nobody outside the lighthouse. It looks like there's something happening inside the lighthouse. There's light, and then like a fire being kindled and taken care of on the inside. On the actual shore itself, there are carts. There's a dock. There's a couple of other ships there. This place looks like it at some points during the day is quite populated, but nobody's there. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I can't swim, so, or at least I would struggle to swim in the right direction, like 100%. I'm gonna try and manually restart the oars. I have no idea how to achieve that. That's the problem. I'm sort of stuck. I feel like a little fish flopping on the deck. I'm like panicking, running around this deck right now, trying to find.
The fish is in the water.
like any way to get it moving again.
Okay. Let's see. Oh man, we've dispelled the oars. It doesn't. I can't make you unless you go down there and physically like actually start rowing.
Oh man, are there
Right,
any?
if it's half a boat, then surely it should take half the effort to row.
Logically, yes, that is sound.
Surely.
Logic is so strong here.
The physics
Oh my God.
still work, even if it is a little weird and exaggerated.
Okay.
Surely, guys.
You could also probably try and like I don't know. There's a lot of options here. Remember, there's stalagmites on the ceiling, like crystals. You have little tiny patches of like stone around you. But it's pretty open water, all things considered. You're about 600 feet from the shore, and you're very slowly drifting.
Does this ship
kinda just
have
doing it.
any like safe or lifeboats that drop from the back of the ship?
Make an investigation. This is actually something I have in my notes. Make an investigation check.
Okay. 7.
It looks like at one time there were, but the Dwergar have gotten rid of them in favor for more cargo space.
Gotcha. Okay,
Low
could I
fucking
take?
mouth.
I'd like to try and either. I want to. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's like crates, like fucking the door in Titanic, or breaking off one of the oars and then using, multiple oars broken off. I want to create some sort of like flotation device.
Sure.
And then try and
Okay.
paddle that across the surface
Okay.
of the water, or
All right,
just or
so
like
you-
use it as a life reserve and then kick my feet through the water.
You take the next like 2 minutes, 3 minutes upturning barrels, taking like fish and these weird crabs and these like, glowing maggots and stuff like that out of these barrels and throwing them overboard before or after lashing them together with bits of rope that you guys just have because you have adventurers kits. You lash these barrels together and made this small little raft that's about 4 barrels long.
Okay. Is the lighthouse in the direction of? Because I can see light like through the blindfold, especially if it's a bright light. So I will go towards
yeah.
that. If I can pick up anyone on the way, then I'd like to make sure people have something to grab onto.
You can fit maybe 2 people on this.
Then I will get near. So on the map, are these group of people all near each other, like just like this?
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
friends here?
Yeah. I think they're all
Okay.
together. Sunder's the only one who is on the bow.
Then I'll paddle my little raft of barrels to them and say, this is the best I can do. The rest of the ship is fucked. Hop on.
Who's getting
Take
on the raft?
Dannon.
Yeah, okay. I put my hand underneath like the armpit of him and then like shuffle him onto one side of it, and then whoever else wants to help kick this, start kicking.
His dead weight is pretty apparent, but you do see him even like through it all start to like kick and help try and push this raft. Okay, I need you guys to put yourselves in the water. I will put Darriman in the water as well. Okay, cool. And Argentum is there as well.
Oh God.
Beak, did you go with him?
I mean, I'm Beaks is just thrashing wildly.
She
She
got
also can't
yeeted.
swim, so
All right,
We-
go
we-
Beak
but,
on,
like-
Beak on the raft.
Okay, Beak on the raft instead of Argentum, because only 2 people can fit on, or only 2
I'm-
extra people can fit on the
I'll let
map.
Argentum
Or on
make
the,
the
on the
call.
raft.
I'm good. Take Darman and Beaky.
Then I'll take them. Yeah.
Okay.
So Dwerman and I on the raft, paddling with our feet, kicking with our feet to make it go as fast as we can towards the light, and then have Beak on the raft like proper, like on the barrels proper,
Okay.
so that she's not floundering and drowning.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we can go with that. Beak, what do you do? What's your turn?
so my dagger is still just floating there, just being.
Yeah, you haven't really lost concentration. You haven't taken any damage, really. You haven't lost concentration on that. You're good.
Is there a way to like use the dagger and then make it spin really fast and use it as a propeller?
You know what?
The raft?
I will have you make an Arcana check, but yes, of course. That's
I'm
so
gonna-
creative. I love it.
I'm gonna do some kooky shit. It's the 10.
Okay.
Okay. It moves about as fast as you would. but you don't. So it's just like having another person. It doesn't like really. It doesn't help too much, but it definitely gets you guys there a little bit faster.
Okay, that's something.
All the help you can get. Yeah, it's something.
Going.
Comes over, starts like. It's a little choppy, but you know you're moving at about maybe a quarter of the pace that the ship would move at the speed that it was going. So pretty quickly. But let's see. Okay, 5. Is there anything else you would like to do, by the way, Beak?
No. She's pretty rattled about the events that are transpiring, so kind of looking like a wet dog that's just like seen some shit.
All right. 5. What would you like to do? You are the only one right now who is on the buoyant part of the ship.
Okay. Yeah. So can I see any part of the creature at all?
Make an investigation check.
Okay, cool. Investigation. Yippee.
It's gotten so murky, and there's so much like debris and like oil slicks and like tiny little idiosyncrasies from the Underdark that you're not quite familiar with to even tell where it is. You know it's underneath of you, but you're not sure where.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'll use my action. Okay, Fi will just simply walk towards the edge of the boat, and then as they walk off the edge, they keep stepping as if climbing up a step of stairs, and I will cast Flight on myself.
Okay. You guys fly on yourself?
Yep.
That helps. Sure, yeah. You walk to the edge of the ship, and then you begin to levitate off the edge of the ship and take flight.
Yeah.
Do you walk towards the?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I have 60 feet of movement, so I'm going to actually try to hover like above them, about 30 feet above them.
Okay, sure.
Triangulating. Triangle, the trigonometry, whatever, and then
you get some height, and you're able to see something in the distance from where you came, but like just like northeast of where you guys did come from, and it's another ship. That's all you're able to really make out in the darkness and the chaos right now. But as you get towards them, you turn around with the height that you've gotten, and yeah, sure enough, you make out another boat, another vessel that is coming
towards us.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna. I'm gonna try to relay the information. There's another boat coming, and I'm going to use my bonus action to quicken a Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna shoot off towards away from the team to try to rattle the water to see if maybe it'll pull get some attention away from my team.
So you're shooting underneath of you?
No, away
like
from
flare.
all of us. No, yeah, I'll shoot away from all of us so that we can it could be seen, it's flashing, right?
Sure. Okay, so you do that. Do you shoot in the air, or do you shoot towards the shore? Where exactly are you going?
I think I'm gonna shoot one of them directly upwards, and then I'm gonna shoot the other one down into the water, but away from our team, maybe down the other way, or whatever way is away from the boat. So try to catch the attention of the creature below. Maybe it'll feel the vibration or whatever, and then.
Okay, so you ready your rifle and you loose one bolt into the air, and it goes up. It begins to arc just a little bit before it hits the ceiling, and about 10 seconds later, some rocks fall into the ground or into the water, and then you shoot underneath of you. The water boils instantly at the heat of the Eldritch Blast, and all of you on the raft look down as the tentacle, this spaghetti monster underneath of you, is illuminated, and you see the sheer vastness of this one part of this creature, and the scale of this thing is finally impressed upon everybody who is on the raft. But Seconds later, you hear from the distance, whatever that ship is.
Oh shit.
Argentum, you know this sound. This is the horn of Koth.
Oh, they came.
Oh, perfect!
All right. Next is Argentum. What would you like to do with your turn?
Question for you, my friend. Hold on. How far away is Kylo? I love you so much. If you want up, fucking jump up. I swear to God. Sorry, he's like patting me with his little fucking paw, like, hello, hi, hello. How far away is the boat?
It is maybe 700 feet from you guys, who are 700 feet from the shore. So it's about 1,500 feet away from the shore, and it's coming at you guys at about as fast, if not faster, than what the oars were bringing you here. So it'll probably be here quite soon.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast Writ Bookmark on the bow of our ship. Our ship of the homies who are coming to see us. I'm gonna cast Writ Bookmark.
Okay, yeah.
And same idea. As soon as I can react to something, I'ma pop over this.
Okay, beautiful. And guess what? Is that your turn?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit, sorry. At the top of the turn order, you see underneath of you guys as the Eldritch Blast that Phi shot into the water starts to fade. You see this big shadow that is about, this is a tentacle about the size of a tree trunk coming straight towards you, Argentum, as it like tears through the water. It touches your leg.
Nope.
Rip bookmark?
Writ Bookmark, baby.
The water that would have it's funny, the raft itself like stabilizes because of the like absence of Argentum and shakes it a little bit. And Argentum, you are on your knees at the bow of the blood cutter. And soaked to the bone. You are chilled, and the person standing next to you is Barry Barrowwheat, who looks down at you and saying, "Oh, Argentum, are you okay?"
Go get the others. They're over there.
Right.
It's cold.
Beautiful. Okay, Sunder, what would you like to do?
That's a damn good question there.
You also know the Horn of Koth pretty well. You know that sound.
Yeah, I think honestly, like hearing the horn, he'll probably like snap out of his like, fearful stupor, and he'll look out towards wherever the ship is. I don't think he's really gonna do much.
Crashing over the
Probably
waves
just-
that the creature's been making.
Yeah. I can't really see him doing a whole lot, to be honest. Other than just biding his time and waiting until the ship gets closer to where he can actually make a move.
Sure. Okay, cool. And we'll say we are out of initiative for right now, because it seems like the blood cutter is coming to pick you guys up. Over the next 15 or so minutes, the crew of the blood cutter fights off like tentacles that are attempting to like wrap around it. It doesn't seem like this Leviathan is going to pay the blood cutter too much attention because there's nothing really living in the water around it. Nothing has fallen off. And as you guys get picked up, they send down, rope nets to you who are on the raft. It takes about 15-20 minutes for you guys to fully get on it, and you guys are having to deal with the creature. It's not like it's going away, but the crew of the Blood Cutter are smart enough and have enough firepower at their disposal to be able to fight it off without too much hassle, because it just, if it's gonna get hurt, it doesn't really want a meal. You know what I mean? This isn't worth it. There are bigger fish. Obviously, there are bigger fish in this lake for it to deal with. And you guys, after about a half an hour, are all back on the deck of the Blood Cutter with your crew that you had. Everybody is pretty much accounted for. And for the sake of brevity, that is where we're going to call tonight.
Oh my god. I really thought we were going to die.
I honestly did too. Once Sunder was like, I'm going to go kill it, we're just like, hey, bud.
What are you doing?
There are forces at work in this world that are far beyond even our understanding.
It's like that video of that small child running around. It's just like, what do you have? A knife!
A knife!
Runs off.
No! All right, guys. I wanted to get to the lighthouse tonight, but honestly, I feel like we could do that next time. The fight was all I really cared about, and
That's fun
making sure
by
that we got
me,
to
bud.
That was nice. That was good stuff.
That was intense.
Right? I honestly thought this shaped up to be a better battle than I thought it was going to be, because so many people got into the water. The mechanic of this like Underdark Leviathan is it can't see anything and can only really like feel or smell. So if the rocks that fell were what got its attention, and then when people and things started falling off the boat, that's when it's like, oh, there's food here. Yeah, neat.
Oh, nums.
Nums.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yum, yum, yum.
But yeah, good job, guys. I'm thoroughly impressed with the creativity. The turning the dagger into a propeller, making a raft, really neat. Fucking great. Turning the boat so that it would slow down. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's a good shit right there.
I didn't think dispelling the auras would make them retract, and I'm just like, oh wait, no, I don't want you to do that.
You're working too well. No.
I simultaneously made everyone sweat.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see what happens next week too, because there's some cool shit I got planned. We got planned. If you know, you know. Cool. Thank you guys so much for playing with us. I'm sorry this was a shorter session. We really just wanted to get this travel episode over. I am like literally traveling right now, so it's doing these at a con is a lot if you don't have a lot planned. But I'm glad we did. This was great. What a great session back, guys. We're back, baby.
So much
It's happening.
fun.
We're back,
baby.
The hiatus is over, and it's time to get sad and roleplay.
I'm never sad, but always
I'm
roleplay.
always sad.
Yeah, but always roleplay. All right. Are you DMing? I missed it. Oh yeah, there's some people that I talked to at the con today that I'm like, hey, come check it out, and then they make me too late. Sorry, I apologize. The VOD is always going to be there. We will upload this to YouTube as we do with a funny name. Yeah. And we will be back. I think we're going to be back next week, right? There's no major conflicts, right?
I'll be in Miami.
Balls.
Is that a no?
Is that a no? Do you want to play while you're abroad? Is that?
I mean, I do. It's the 26th. Do Americans do things on the 26th here?
No.
Really?
Not really.
They throw out leftovers and
You know what?
take your trash.
I'm gonna give you a hard maybe. I'll talk to my husband and I'll let you know.
Okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
Whether we take another week off, that's fine. Gives me more time to plan some cool shit. And it will just, every other week, that's fine. We're back to a semi-regular schedule, though. We're not taking a big, huge month-long gap off. Get ready to have shadows. We're also going to take some time and work on the actual stream itself, so that it's a little bit more immersive. There's a little bit more going on. You guys have a little bit more fun stuff to look at, and yeah, I'm stoked on it. 2026 is gonna be a hell of a year. But yeah. Okay, so we will be looking at Shadow's Tober stuff soonish. We're aggregating it all right now, and yeah, if you guys are in the Orlando area, come say hi to us tomorrow, Sunday. We're here at Holiday Matsuri, having a great time. But yeah, it's great.
yeah.
We'll see you guys
Yes,
possibly next Friday, but if not, we'll see you guys the Friday after that in the new year. And until then, we're gonna take the time to say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.